if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, if you're not sharing your work, if you're not showing the work that you've done, if you're not speaking about the things that matter in your career and in your life, no one is going to know. Happy Sunday, guys. I don't usually vlog on Sundays, but today is exceptional. I'm speaking to some students who have come to Australia to study, and today's video I want to talk to you about creating opportunities for yourself. It's been full circle in the sense that the last video I filmed, I was telling you about my level for my job. Thank you so much to the many of you who have reached out and commented. Actually, that video right now is viral on my page, which is amazing. The fact that it's one of the first videos that is getting traction on my YouTube channel, and I'm glad it can resonate with some of you. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about how to create opportunities for yourself. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. So what is an opportunity? An opportunity is a chance for you to do what you want to do, especially in the sense of your career. That's how I define an opportunity. To create an opportunity for yourself means that you have to know what you want in your career. I've spoken about this, and a career strategist and a career clarity coach who helps many early career professionals to achieve success in their careers. But for you to be able to create an opportunity, you have to know what exactly you want out of that opportunity. I'll give an example for my own career. Many of the times I've created opportunities for myself. Even at the lowest point of my career, I've always created myself opportunities in such a sense that I've gone after things that I didn't think I deserved to get, or imposter syndrome was stopping me from getting. And I've been clear on that point of figuring out exactly what I need in my career. So for you to create an opportunity for yourself, number one thing, you have to be clear on what you want out of your career. If you haven't downloaded my blueprint to career clarity, a link will be in the description. It can be a gateway to help you start thinking of what opportunities you have in your career. When you're clear on what career you're pursuing, then you go into the digging. I call it the digging in the sense that you are going to go on this research to find what opportunities lie in that career that you've chosen. Opportunities may come in terms of mentorship, they may come in terms of scholarships, they may come in terms of speaking on any panel. Like today, I'm going to address early career professionals who have moved to Australia to study and others to establish their careers. That is an opportunity that I've gotten, and I've seized it in such a sense that I'm going to use it to my own advantage of telling the early career professionals what I do and also help them establish their careers in Australia. So opportunities come down to digging. You're going to look and see what career opportunities exist in the field that I've chosen, in such a sense that you go on a search. You go on this search by looking at what is existing. Who are those people who have already achieved the career that you want to pursue? We often disregard this when we are advancing our careers. You don't want to look into what other people have achieved. Let's say if you want to be an engineer, look at the engineers in your town, the engineers in the companies that you want to work at. Look at what have they achieved, what skills do they have, what qualifications have they gotten to get them to this career. You do this by going on the digging, and on this digging you're going to find many people who will be willing to offer you this information. I usually do this in informational interviews. An information interview is when you reach out to someone who you presume to have the qualities that you want to attain, and you ask them to know more about their career journey. You'll be surprised, many of us love to talk about our careers. We love to talk about our careers in such a sense that we are willing to tell people our career story. That's why I started this YouTube channel, to share with you the lessons that I've learned on my career journey and also equip you with the skills that you can implement in your own career. That is more of me sharing about my career story. In that sense, you reach out to this person, ask them an informal interview, send them a request on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and ask them, could you spare at least 15 minutes for me to talk to you about your career journey? I would want to know how you've made it to where you are. And most times these people are willing to reply to you and offer you a coffee chat for 15 or 30 minutes. After you've gotten this information, don't just sit on it. Look at what can you take out of that interview. Have they told you something new that you've not heard of that you want to research more? Have they linked you to someone who might be of help in your vicinity? I remember when I was looking for a postdoc and looking for what to do after I finished my PhD, I reached out to a lovely gentleman on LinkedIn and I told him, "Hi, my name is Faith. We have this mutual friend and I want to know more about your career. I want to get into this career and I want to get your insights on how you've made it to this far." He was willing to have a Zoom call with me. We had a Zoom call and he gave me pointers on how to navigate my career transition from being a PhD student to becoming a postdoc. He also helped me link me to other people who knew what I wanted to get. And that was very important because when I was applying for jobs after my PhD, I had an informed decision from someone who I wanted to be like. So creating an opportunity for yourself is going to come out of you being proactive. You have to be proactive to look for these opportunities. You have to be productive to dig and see what people have achieved, the goals that you want to achieve. Number 3 would be for you to implement what you've gotten out of this informational chat. If you're meeting virtually, it could be a Zoom call. If you're meeting in person, it could be a coffee chat. Implement what they've told you. Implement it in such a sense that it makes sense to your career. Most times people might offer you advice which is way beyond your reach and your scope, but you can implement in such a way that you look at the points that you can pick and implement immediately in your career. Probably this person you've met might tell you, oh, there's this approach you could take, there's this training you could go for, there's this internship you could take. Then you make the next step of finding out more information about that internship, applying for that internship, looking for that mentor. That way you are creating yourself an opportunity. Number 4 is for you to be open to any opportunities that come your way. There have been so many opportunities that come our ways, and because we look at them with this one eye thinking, okay, if I took this opportunity, am I getting anything out of it in terms of monetary value? But most things that are going to get you ahead in your career are not going to come in a monetary value. You'll have to implement this knowledge. It might be a free volunteering session that is going to open for you an avenue to meet other people who will help you get to where you want to go. So be open to trying out any opportunities that come your way. Number 5 would be to put yourself out there. If you lack a visibility, there's no way opportunities are going to find you. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, if you're not sharing your work, if you're not showing the work that you've done, if you're not speaking about the things that matter in your career and in your life, no one is going to know. I recently read a book by Austin Kleon that says, show your work. And one of the quotes he says, you can't have your voice if you don't use it. If you don't openly state what you want out of your career, if you don't openly open up your mouth and tell people about the work that you do and share it on a blog, tweet it, share it on your LinkedIn, share your accomplishments, no one is going to know what you do. So you can't have your voice without using your voice. Use your voice in such a sense that you create yourself a footprint of what people are going to see when they Google you. When people put my name in Google, there are specific things that I want them to see, and it's those things that they're going to find about me. Because first impressions last forever, make sure the impression you're creating is the impression you want people to have of you. And you do this by intentionally crafting your personal brand. Be intentional in how you craft your personal brand, in a sense that when you speak, people will listen to you. When you're not in a room, people will know you by what you've put out there. People will know you from your actions. People will know you from your work. Therefore, creating yourself opportunities is going to come down to creating a visibility plan. Look at how are you visible in your career. Are you putting your best foot out there? Are you putting out the work that you've done? Are you talking about the things you're interested in? Are you doing interviews with people you want in your life? Are you reaching out to these people whose careers you want to get for yourself? That way, opportunities will flow. I believe in serendipity. I believe in being in the right place at the right time. And this only happens when you know what career you want to get. So everything that you want in your career is going to start by you being clear on what career journey that you want to take, what you want out of your career. And after you've gotten clear on that option, which visibility plan is going to help you put your best work out there. Those are my pointers when it comes to creating yourself career opportunities. Right now, I'm creating myself career opportunities in the sense that I'm growing my podcast, from only being an audio podcast to being a video podcast. I'm putting myself out there. I'm reaching out to collaborators. I'm sharing my work. That way, when opportunities open up for me, I'll be ready to receive them with open hands. I hope you've learned something from this episode, and if you have, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye for now. I hope you've learned something from this episode, and if you have, please rate and review wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Share it with your family, friends, and those that you think are interested in career development. Also, follow me on the socials, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. The username is The Frame Solutions. I can't wait to speak to you in the next episode. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.